Welcome to When the Right One Comes. I'm Bishop Greg Davis, and we're at Groundbreaking Studios, and you're in for a treat. Remember I told y'all last week we're going to have 4 shows altogether, 2 different sets of men for each 2 shows. So you heard the, I think they were the conservative bunch, all right? Now you getting ready to hear from the radical bunch. We brought well, I'm gonna tell y'all in a minute. But anyway, I need you to take that thumb that's right there, because it'd be a lot of y'all on here, and y'all don't be hitting the thumb. Yeah, that's how we get the algorithm going, all right? That's how we get people to watch. So hit that thumb, like and subscribe, and then share. Like, subscribe. Subscribing will tell you that I'm on every Monday night at 10 p.m. consistently. We are here. We're gonna take a season break for a few weeks soon, but yeah, make sure you like. And then also, as I've said, I've raised millions of dollars for other networks, Christian networks, and I wasn't paid for any of it. You know, nothing wrong with it. I did it. I enjoyed it. But this is us. All right. So, won't you share at least just 100 people? If I can get 100 people to give $20 a month and say, I stand with you for the studio staff to upgrade. I don't want to just, because eventually what looks new now becomes old. So help me do what you do. Some of y'all can give way more than that. We raised over $52,000 to get in here. Everything. All right. Now I want to stay in here. I want to upgrade. I was just talking to our engineer, Ray. I want a whole warehouse, you know. And so God reveals things as you go. And so now I want a warehouse where we can have different sets. So help us do that. I'm appealing to you to do so. Well, today I brought the Cobain Report here today for the next 2 shows. They have a podcast, and they record right from here 2 or 3 times a month. One of them, all of them I know. I've known all of them since he was kids. One I've known since he was born because he's my son, and that is Rock Cobain, better known as Gregory Michael Davis. He tries to get away. Gregory Michael Davis Jr. And there's a third,
yes,
and no fourth yet, right?
We here with the bishop
we ain't got no fourth, right? We ain't got no fourth.
Not right now, Bishop.
Yeah,
no
but he's of age now. Well, we
Bishop,
don't know that.
I ain't ready, Doc. No, sir. No, sir.
All right, Gregory is here, and then my cousin is here. This is my real cousin. We actually, for a minute, we lived in the same house, didn't we? Mm-hmm. Yeah. My grandfather, his mother was my auntie, and we were like sister and brother. So he calls me really uncle. All right, and it's 6 of them, and this is my cousin. He's co-host along with Greg, Brother Majors. How you doing, sir?
Good, and yourself?
Brother Majors.
T-Mail.
Brother Majors, T-Mail.
Everything is good.
They got their own name. So, you know.
Right.
And this young man, I've known him since Let Us All Go.
Rash. Oh, man.
Boulevard and Gratiot, yeah.
Yeah.
Further than that. You was at Landmark, wasn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so what you talking about Gratiot?
Yeah.
I was going all the way back to the low Landmark.
Oh yeah, I was just telling him about the suits and the head. You know, when you used to be out there preaching the words.
Yeah, y'all like me. Yeah, y'all like me better.
Dripping wet.
For some reason, they like me better with the big suits.
Oh man, you know.
No,
Bishop.
Bishop.
That's what we grew up on. You know.
Yeah. Chris
Them the
is
old
in
days.
Oh yeah, we in here, man.
Caesar's in
Y'all
the
know
building.
me.
Oh,
Caesar.
okay, I'm
We
sorry.
out here. Hey, listen.
Text me their real
Bishop
names.
struggling with these names,
I'm
y'all.
honored. I'm actually
Text
super
me the
honored.
stage
The
names.
Reverend is
Stage
struggling.
names.
They got us here, man.
See.
I feel good.
I'm honored that y'all use studio, and you know what the amazing part of it is that this is family. So I appreciate y'all. So I want to start off. We're going to social media, and I'm gonna give you some scenarios, okay? Mm-hmm. And we got a lot of them, and we're gonna try to get through them. And so these are actual things that are on social media that I want. So the first one we're gonna ask. I was watching a podcast, right? Mm-hmm. And a woman says men have become sassy. Well, y'all they got the same response.
These niggas, it is what it is, Bishop.
That men have become sassy. All right. The term sassy was first coined in 2022, according to online meme database. All right. The sassy man apocalypse, meaning that's as a whole thing, has been used to describe the prominence of an expressive man. All right. That expresses himself with attitude. Y'all not listening to me, huh? Which some have deemed as feminine energy.
Toxic masculinity sounds like Bishop. Toxic masculinity.
Sassy was typically used. It could be also homophobic, but in this case, all right. So what I want to ask y'all is a few questions about the sassy man. First, is anything wrong with an expressive man? Because that's what they say in the sassy man, but he adds the stomping and the
So I don't think personally it's no different between now and then of a man being sassy. The thing is, women have become more masculine because men kind of have stepped back and let women kind of become more masculine. So of course now they got he feminine because we ain't just start out wearing bags. It's the Louis bags and stuff, bro. It's the bags that do it. It's the bags, bro. I swear, if it wasn't for the bags and the fashion, they wouldn't be calling us sassy, bro. I done heard it a couple times. I mean,
Major contradiction.
They're not referring to the bag.
It ain't though, bro. It's the bags. I'm saying it's the
being.
fashion that got people.
It's the man's being. He's saying they're not referring to like the bags. It's his
It's
being.
his
I know what you're saying, but I'm saying that
right
term.
now you could be acting sassy to them.
Yeah, for sure. But I think that's where it comes from.
Over-opinionated.
It's because you have an opinion, right? And they want you to be stoic like the grandpas and them back in the day.
But back in the
day,
they
don't want to be like grandmas.
Smack like sit down, bow. Nah. What I think about that is this. You said they be like, Now, and growing up in church, I've encountered different individuals like that. And that type of action brings a counter reaction from me. And my counter reaction has always been like, sit down. Stop doing that. I've actually stopped preachers and
You sassy then?
I'm no. I stopped
Maybe
them from being sassy.
you know what?
No.
But
I stopped them from being
But
sassy.
this is my thing about the sassy
I
thing.
chastise the ones that's
Ray,
doing
we
that.
on for a ride, Ray.
The
We on for a
sassy
ride.
thing, because
you don't supposed to do that.
the
Like, you
sassy
supposed to get
thing
a
is
whooping
crazy.
for it.
It's because, bro, listen, I feel like too, dog, honestly, when men find out and become happy with who they are without being attached to a woman, right? So they come with this, I hate when people say 50-50, right? You need to come 100% whole so that you and both people need to be whole so we can make 200%, not 50-50, because I'm going to rely on you and need you for my wholeness. I don't need you for my wholeness nowadays. Once you become in tune with who you are as a man, especially if your bag right, a lot of this rely on your bag, bro. When these dudes don't have no money, they be a little bit more feminine. When you got your bag in order, dog, you kind of walk a different way. You be like, I can take you or I can leave you. I can cook for myself or I can hire somebody to cook for myself. I can hire somebody to clean for me. I can hire somebody I don't need a female no more. That energy right there, they are scared of. They classify it as feminine because what else can they do but downplay your masculinity?
I beg to differ because
You
you
can't-
got
this-
you got
yo,
you got
whatever.
you got rich. You got
This
super
Bishop
rich.
Davis show.
Well, listen, Bishop, you got super rich individuals, man. That's out here that they show you on the internet, man. They be tripping. They be what Unc said. All of that. And they do that. You see it. We be talking about some
And that's
of
what women call sassy.
Yeah, and my thing is, and them same ones that do it,
Over-expressive.
what happens to them? They start getting exposed, then we start hearing about them, and then we start seeing about them, and then it's like, dang, we already knew that.
Perfect example, though. I think, too, I know, T-Mail, my bad. I'm already starting. But when you raised by your mother, a lot of that is, too, because the fathers are absent kind of in the home, in the immediate home, right? When the dad is not there, the dude picks up a little bit of the mama, the mama's vibe because that's all year round. It's the lack of men, I feel like, personally. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes it could be
So
because
they become sassy?
they become a little bit effeminate, as they call it, because you get stuff from your mama.
I think.
Go ahead. No, you go.
I was gonna say. I think it's the individual. You know, lately, he been doing his thing as far as the podcast, but he been getting a lot of flack. Shay, you know,
My God.
He is one of the prime examples where, like, you know, his appearance is masculine, but they have a lot of, like, you know, sassy, you know, connotations associated with him.
So funny you said that, because I actually think that what's his name? I don't forgot his name.
Shannon Sharp.
No, the comedian that was on it.
Oh,
Mike
Cat
Epps.
Williams.
Cat Williams.
Cat Williams. Oh yeah.
Cat Williams was sassy to me.
Yeah,
I
he would be
agree.
a sassy man.
I agree.
But I think he's
That's
just a
a
West Coast pimp, though. I think
No,
he get West Coast pimp
No,
vibes.
and
But he could have been raised by his mama too.
Yeah.
We
the
don't know because
mannerism but even the way he expressed with the mannerism, what is not just because I don't want to say like that's homophobic, but I want to say that is his expression, the way. And then what man sits there and pour tea on all them other men? To me, that's sassy.
Yeah. To me, it
And
sounds like
they was both sassy.
Yeah.
Him and Shannon was sassy.
I think you're right, Bishop. I think it is. But Cat Williams had made millions of dollars from playing that sassy role, though. When we first got hip to him, it was we play and we, you know what I'm saying? It was more of a player. He's gotten rich and he knows people kind of go for him in that character. We always talk about these characters, right? That's his character. Just like we said, Charleston White has a character. I think that's just a character he brings on. It is effeminate, but who knows how he is walking around with his 10 kids at the crib. I doubt if he
But
being
y'all don't
sassy
see men on social media, because y'all on social media like me, that come off a little over opinion.
All of
Yeah,
them.
a
All
lot
of
of the men are.
But why does that have to be
definitely.
defined
And
as sassy?
unfortunately, it
The
is
women
towards.
say that. She,
No, I'm with you,
But
bitch.
the women are saying it because a lot of the sassiness is geared towards the women. A lot of the men,
Good
they
point.
are over aggressive when they are, addressing the women in social media.
But here's the thing, they say men don't talk. But then when men talk,
We get called sassy.
you get called sassy.
No,
Yeah.
because it's a way that you can talk. Like, I don't get called sassy, and I talk to all of my female friends. Hey, y'all. But look, like, and on my, you feel me?
You know who you are.
Yeah.
You know who you are. Right? Hey y'all.
But like, and in dialogue with them, like, I just take from what my dad and my mom, like how my dad talked to my mom. Like, he talked to her like a gentleman. He didn't get loud with her. He didn't stump his feet. He didn't raise his voice barely. Like, he just told her, like, hey, this is what it is. This is what we should do. And if we not going to do that, then I'm not going to be a part of that. And I think that's how relationships or any situation a man should be. Like, because if men out here with the zesty sauce, you need to stop ordering that sauce at Chick-fil-A.
I'm gonna give you two. I'm gonna kind of rebut that in two different ways, right? That kind of goes back to my point when I said about how you're influenced by what you see at home. If there is not a man treating a woman a certain way, right? So in my childhood, right, I saw my dad kind of, and that is my dad. Y'all know that already, but I'm just talking my way. But anyway, I saw my dad show his love through expressions of gifts. So I didn't really see too much of like I saw them talk, but it was more about business and church and the things of making sure that we had a way to eat, right? I never saw oh, honey, what's up? I love you. And I never saw that. I know it happened because you wouldn't be married that long and it not happen, right? So I know there was moments, but I saw him lead by love through gifts. So it's about what you're showing. I didn't really see their interaction. Whenever she did get a little testy or whatever, he would, oh, honey, and that would be the end of it. You know what I mean? So it's about kind of what you're shown growing up, bro. If all you got is your mama and she wilding out every time because she ain't got a man, or she could be a toxic female. We don't talk about toxic femininity. We just talk about toxic masculinity. That calling a man zesty and all of that is toxic femininity, bro. That's exerting your power.
So the next thing, I'm gonna start with you, T-Mel. The next thing she said that's sassy is men want to be pursued now. Well, men want to be pursued, meaning they want the woman to call, they want the woman to text, they want the woman to ask, can we go out on a date? I'm not just talking about going after them. I'm talking about everything that comes along with it.
I'm trying, bitch.
And Cobain over there is like,
I'm dying, bitch.
and what's wrong with that?
Go ahead, T-Man.
I think it's just a time showing us the change in the times as far as with this Me Too movement. Men are just being more cautious. They're being more cautious and being more,
He's so politically correct.
That's what I feel like it is. I feel like,
man.
it's being more cautious as far as the approach because, back in the day, the approaches that some men had and being as aggressive as they can be, and straightforward, it wouldn't work today with some women. And I think that's what it is, and why they want to be pursued a little bit more.
Because
They're afraid. They're afraid of the backlash that they may get or the negative response they may get.
I can't wait to hear these other two.
I think that guy. I couldn't even wait till you got done. I'm impeding traffic because no. The problem is,
See what had happened.
What had happened was, guys start to boss up and realize, right? A, we the breadwinners. A lot of motion that happens runs through us, right? They want us, like I said earlier, they want us to be like granddaddies, but they don't want to be the grandmas. You can't tell me I got to pay all the bills and do all the things, but you don't want to do all the things that I watch my grandma do. I watch my granddaddy go to work and do all those things, you know what I'm saying? But now, my bag together. I ain't just chasing you for my wholeness. I'm going golfing. I'm going to do things for self-care. Men have figured out about mental health and self-care. So now we are at a place where we don't need you or need a woman to make us feel a certain way. So, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, we want to be pursued too a little bit because we the bag. A lot of these women don't have degrees.
Sassy.
They got nursing, CNAs.
That
I'm gonna
nigga
say,
being
I can be as sad as I want to be, but I'm gonna
We've
tell you this.
identified the sassy one on the show.
We have, and we've identified that I'm gonna pay the bills and I'm gonna do the things I'm supposed to do as a man. You know what I mean? Like, it's just different, bro. Like, the time's not the same. I'm not about to sit up here and call you all day. Let me know you love me too. It's a back and forth interest. Like I said, it's the difference now with mental health and all that. We tapping into a different bag.
It's different, but I
What
think
you gotta say, Caesar?
I wish we didn't have cell phones so that we can kind of go back to when you had to wait for me to call, when you had to wait. Like, I think that's what's so so messed up right now.
Go ahead, be yourself.
I'm sorry.
Be yourself.
Yeah,
My bad,
Be yourself.
I think that's what's so messed up right now with people.
This ain't church. Go
Because it's like when they made these cell phones, they made us so accessible, right? Mm-hmm. And by people being so accessible, it kind of changed the times where people can say, "Now, like, dang, why you ain't call me? You
They
can call
entitled.
me." No, it is entitlement,
time.
but the thing is, bro, I don't want nobody to chase me. I'm gonna chase the bag. And 9 times out of 10, a woman gonna chase that anyway.
Because you
So
got the
you
money.
hate that it's
Because-
cell phones because you don't want them to be able to get in touch
Don't
until
call
you get
me
ready.
all day. Like, my thing is, let me
I'm
miss
working
you.
old school.
No, look, let me miss you. Because if I miss you, I got something to talk about.
Yeah.
If you call me 19 times a day, when I see you 9 times out of 10, I just want to sit back and smoke and go to sleep because you done talk me all day. You
So
talk
we've
me all day.
identified the gangster in the crew today.
It ain't even about being
We've
gangster.
identified-
It's just like Jesus. Like,
Yeah,
I don't run after me. Leave me alone.
you just spoke to all of them, so I know you ain't got time.
Hey, you hear me?
You ain't got time for you leave me alone till it's your turn. You know?
Yeah, I mean, but it be like that when you chasing that bag, Bishop. I don't know, it's just different. Like, I think we focusing on money more.
So
nowadays.
you say it's because you want to be pursued because you that too, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and you say it's because Me Too movement.
I say, yeah.
And you just say, leave me the hell alone.
I just say, let your light shine. You feel me? Ain't that what the Bible say, Bishop? Let your
We ain't
light
having
shine.
church.
Listen, feel me?
All right,
dang.
all right, okay, so we talked about the expressive sassy man. We talked about the pursued sassy man. And you referred to this next one. She then said, the reason why men are sassy because they think they the prize.
Mm-hmm. And I don't think it's so much of a
See, I think we're both the prize. I think me and the woman is the prize.
Me
I
too,
agree.
because
I do.
we make children. That's why that's the prize, because the children is the trophy, right? So if I bring to the table the sperm and you hold the bag for the for real, listen to this. You hold the bag for the sperm. Listen, this real though. Like, this is why everybody should be 50-50.
Yeah, for sure.
That would be.
It needs to be 50-50 because it's like,
I'm supposed to get him on a co-pay report.
If we both can make, if a man can make a baby by herself, okay, I don't need a woman. If a woman can make a baby by herself, she don't need a man. Mm-hmm. So now, if we both need one another in that aspect to keep the world going, hey, check it out. Run after me, baby. Hey, listen, and Bishop, and you can marry us one day when I'm 57.
So let me get this right. You the prize, she the prize, and then y'all make the
Trophy.
I like that though.
Yeah, that's
There's
pretty
a lot
good.
to get into.
Yeah, that's yeah. Okay.
You want to go?
Yeah.
ahead.
I agree with Bishop. I think both are.
Here come the conservative. I love it. You got a good
Republican.
blend. Go ahead.
Yeah,
for
I think both are the prize, but I do think the woman holds a little bit more value, that she brings to the table as far as the prize is concerned, because like he said, as far as making babies, you can't make them without her, with among like other things,
But she can't have them without you.
No.
Well, yeah, she can.
Well,
Nowadays she can. That's
Yes.
true.
But
Yep.
she still needs you.
No, she don't.
No, she does. She does
No,
not.
she don't.
The
So
clinic.
she-
so how do the clinic get? How do the clinic get whatever
Random.
they have?
They don't need
Okay,
yours.
but
Yeah,
wait,
Don't need yours.
wait.
And
Don't
they
need
use a
You
yours.
don't
turkey
need
baster.
man, but guess what you do need?
You
need a
need
male.
some.
But it's enough that
You need a
will
man.
volunteer.
It's enough
They
that we
will.
volunteer and they don't have to
And
be violent
look,
with them.
somebody at my job just did this. They flew a guy in from Phoenix,
Yep.
put him in a hotel for 3 days, gave him a video in the baster, and she's pregnant right now.
Why
bro.
she didn't call me?
Listen?
Dang.
And watch this.
Puerto Rican.
You can pick what you want.
Yeah.
The bloodline, making sure that it's pure, whatever. So yeah, they don't really. They used to, but now.
That's why they bring a little bit more value with their, with their prize.
I guess to double back on that, I don't feel like it's not that the woman isn't the prize, right? And I guess this kind of goes to the type of women you're running into as well, right? Because you can run into, if your list and your track history is showing you like, nah, I ain't really saying too much, you know what I mean? Versus a guy who is running into lawyers or, court work, or somebody that's making 6 figures plus, your vibe about the woman will be different. So you kind of, then you would see her value a little bit differently than you see somebody who you taking care of as in that traditional role that they want. Because you see that as a liability versus an asset, right? When you have a woman that's bringing the bag like you, y'all two assets walking. I'm talking about walking. Then you see her a little differently. So I guess it just kind of goes back to, the type of women that you're running into as well. But I do feel like we're both the prize. If the bags are right and our energy is aligning, our spirits are aligning, our tax returns are aligning, all that, the financial wealth is aligning. If not, to me, it's kind of like, you know what I mean? I can take love or leave it if the money ain't. I mean, and maybe that sounds bad, but then nowadays, we about the paper. This world is about paper, bro. Because marriage is a contract, people. Marriage is a contract. Love and relationships is free. Marriage and all that, when we go to that, that's a contract. I need to see I need to know what's going on before I enter into this lifelong contract with you.
Before.
And then I find out you a bum. Mental bum. Not physical. Not your paper might be good, but your mindset is bum.
Yeah. So, all right, we're gonna switch to the next one. Here's the next scenario, and y'all know them very well. You may even know what's going on. Rick Ross, Christina Mackey. All right. They just broke up, allegedly. All right. She thought she was the one. She got some new teeth.
We all thought she was the one. She had him losing weight.
I didn't think she was the one. I thought he was gonna do the same way he did everybody else.
Yeah,
I mean, they
I agree.
exercise together. Somebody who care about your health and your cheeseburger eating. And stuff.
Okay, so here's the thing. She got new teeth. They flew somewhere to get her teeth. They wasn't no 20,000 was like all of everybody else get. These was up in the thousands.
Yeah.
All right. She was iced out. All right. Y'all still call it ice?
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
I don't remember if he bought her a car or not.
He bought her some big gift.
Yeah. Clothes. She was always at the house. She made him freaking hamburger helper for the
I
Super Bowl.
saw it, man.
And he acted like he was enjoying it. But everybody online
We knew the
is saying,
vibes.
everybody was saying online that's what broke him up. Hell, he made the man some,
Hamburger helper.
guys like that, guys that are single and live by themselves, they don't care what is cooked. They just want like a home cooked meal.
Cooked meal.
I promise.
You get it?
That's it. That's all.
You don't know about that.
Yeah. You
Oh, you don't know about it. But so here's the thing. I think she was just another face, a guy that has that much money, buying somebody teeth, clothes. He might have had an extra rollie or something for a woman. He might
For
buy them
sure.
just to
Tax write off.
gifts for the different ones. She was the flavor of the month. Is it true that a man can have a good time, but it don't be a long time? I mean, she thought she was the one. What makes y'all think that she thought she was the one out of everybody else when everybody else was telling her that you're not?
So I think we also seen him with Pretty V right before
Pretty
it,
V.
right?
Pretty V. Pretty V did a post saying, okay, after they allegedly broke up.
So Ross, I think, is the type of dude who goes back to what kind of Chris was saying earlier about those men who you're not gonna hear too much, but when you do something they don't like, he got the type of back. Like, I don't know me, I'm not even nowhere near rich, and I have spent money on women that I'm not with anymore, and I've spent thousands on women, thousands, right? And I ain't even with them no more. I don't know where they at. I don't know what their YouTube page is.
Y'all know what I'm about to say.
You know,
Sound like he been on Craigslist. I don't know.
I have been with women who I'm not with anymore, and I've spent money on, and I ain't in his category. So it happens. I don't think it's a flavor of
That
the
kind
month.
of money is nothing to him.
Nah, it's a tax write-off, Bishop. It's a gift.
Yeah.
It's a gift, literally a tax write-off. But you know,
Why you don't think she's the flavor of the month with his record?
I don't know. With her being as pretty as she is, I mean, she can have
Pretty?
anybody. You
Pretty?
don't like her? You don't think she's pretty?
She's gorgeous, but what does that mean to somebody? Pretty.
When you get
at my point in my life, you know how many pretty
for
because
sure.
For sure. Up top.
Yo, on that.
pretty becomes like another face when you done had a lot of pretty, and then we see her doing all that smiling and all them posts and all that, and he there. We don't know how much because I just was there. You don't know. You don't know the hell that she might have brought.
Them young ones be wild too. They be zesty and sassy. Them young girls
Yeah.
be wild.
You know.
So I mean, she's pretty. She's definitely somebody that I would talk to, you know. But T-Mac, when you got that much money, it's disposable. You don't care about spending that kind of money. I mean, like you just said.
No, not at all. And I mean, like you said, as far as whether it was a car, it was something that is not like an object to him because of the money that he has. But
You seen his car show before?
yeah,
Bruh, them all
yeah.
is.
And most of them are his cars,
That's
Right.
crazy part.
But the thing is, it's just I don't know, girls. Some of them on social media make themselves look bad, because it's kind of obvious. We know like what she's, naturally after, and it's not necessarily him. Is what he can do for her. So she might end up with another rapper or something like that. You know what I mean? But it's just that was like you said, the flavor of the month.
A lot of these artists, man, they be wanting regular girls, right? And then when they get the girl, they get to posting and doing all that. And a lot of these men with prestige and power and money, they just, they want a girl. They want a wife. They kind of want to, and it's hard, I guess, in that vein because you also want.
You think
somebody with
Rick Ross
career.
want? You think he want a wife?
No, man, his
No time
ex-wife
soon.
looked a mess.
I
She
don't
be
think no time soon.
online going crazy.
I think Cuz like hanging with Diddy.
I don't know.
You said what?
He said
he said he think he like hanging with Diddy.
I don't think he will get married anytime soon. I feel like he at a point where he enjoying his wealth as well as the amount of women that he can have.
Yeah,
like
with that kind of money, bro, you can have anything you want. I
and
mean,
he enjoying it. I think that's what it is.
I think,
it's
let me
both.
just say this. I don't think none of that. I think it goes back to the women. Like, see, the thing with the women out there, like with those models, and you can call them regular girls, but they ain't regular girls. They've been chasing something for a long time, and then they get a break. It's just like if they get a movie break, it's a break for them. So, I got a crazy one right now. She a model. Crazy as a basset bug. I've been telling her to leave me alone for about 7 months. She a model, man, and it's crazy.
Does she watch the podcast?
I hope you do.
he be
Listen,
tagging her on Instagram,
I
putting
be
her picture
tagging her
up.
and I be trying to warn people because, like,
You want to give us initials?
I'll tell her name Callie Moon.
Oh my God.
And
Callie.
she crazy.
Oh my God. Callie.
She is crazy.
Shout out to light skinned
I
Callie.
hope your
from
mom
Cali.
is seeing this because we're talking about you right now.
Oh my God.
Because you are the type of woman that would try all of that and then
When the
start
right one
crying.
comes, is
Yo,
not
excuse
responsible for any of the guests that
Yes.
is on here right
Yeah.
now. It is solely their opinion and not mine.
Yeah.
'Cause
I have
when-
to run that weekly, and it's on my
100%.
own podcast. I have to remind everybody his views and opinions are not the views and opinions of us. We got whole vibes, okay?
No, but for real though, like, and it's been an ongoing thing. So that just goes back to the mindset of these women when they go into these situations and they like, oh yeah, I'm the one now. Now I'm gonna do such and such and such, and it's like the last 400 girls did the same thing. Like, what are you doing different?
But see, now you funny, but you know what? That's what I started off saying, y'all. Why do you think if all the other girls, this is a man that can have any woman he want? Why do you think? Why everybody's telling, even his ex-wife is saying,
she be online going crazy.
Why do you think you the one? What's so special about you?
It's not, especially when he got.
He can have 2 or 3 women have sex with him.
Man,
I'm just keeping it real.
The money is the money. Like I said,
I ain't even got much money.
Hey,
as
so
cousin,
is
I
Rick
can do
sassy?
that. That's easy.
So would Rick be considered sassy because he got a bag and he moving like you want to move?
I don't think he's sassy.
You don't think so?
No, he's very cool. He's not a sassy man.
Yeah, he seemed laid back.
He's laid
He a
back.
corrections officer, so I don't.
Damn.
Well, he haven't showed any sassy signs.
He ain't showing no sassy.
He have a
signs.
few times with Diddy. Bro, y'all seen when that nigga was all
Bro,
over.
Anyway.
you gonna stop talking about Puff
I'm
Daddy?
just saying, we talking about Zesty.
Go ahead, Bishop.
Just saying.
Allegedly, we say on here.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Oh,
Allegedly
Bishop's cast.
Zesty.
On here we say
This is the
allegedly.
Bishop's cast, man.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I'm not Larry.
Okay.
I'm not Larry. Even Larry
shout
says
out-
allegedly.
Shout out to Brother Reed.
Right. Okay, so let's talk about this girl that did these 50 episodes, y'all.
Oh, I did see that.
her
That was
marriage.
so good.
Why the F I got
Oh,
married?
that was so good.
Don't say it. Why the F did I get married? Okay, you saw them all.
Pops, I took.
You saw 'em all?
I took a whole work shift. It was so interesting to me. I took the whole work shift and finished that joint in 5 hours. Shout out to the job.
Risa
Salary.
Tisa.
Yes.
Okay, she did over 50 weeks.
Legion.
TikTok. All right, about a man that she married. They were married 6 months. He deceived her. She had a baby by him, lost the baby. He didn't show up for the thing, for the birth of the child. She lost the baby. He said that he was an executive. He had her talking to his executive assistant, which was him.
Adam. Adam, I think it's up.
Yeah.
Hey, you laughing, bro? This is so real and it happened.
She moved him in during the pandemic. And they were married for 6 months. So she also found out he had a record.
Yes.
He was impersonating a police officer of all things.
Pops, the craziest part was when he told this lady that he worked for a real company. This man was at a temp service, riding on the high-low, bro. He was riding the high-low, dog. That junk. Ain't never shout out to the high-low drivers. I used to ride with at Myers at nighttime. But this man told her he was a vice president, and was riding a high-low, B.
Okay, so how can a woman be certain she's getting the man that he say he is? How can and then we're gonna talk about I ain't gonna get it because we're gonna get deeper. How can a woman like be certain that you who you say you are?
Take her on field trips with you. I take my, we go on my drive with me. 'Cause, like, come on. You feel, like, so if
Bring
if
your
a-
woman to work day.
Yeah. If I
Bring
have,
your child to work.
or jump on a tour bus with us, and like, you see, this is what I do in real life, and I'm glad you said that. 'Cause,
That's good.
Yeah, because a
Involve
lot of
them in your life.
You have to, because you don't want that.
Now this is not the
backlash.
motto.
She did one time, man, and I wish I was.
Oh, she got that far?
Listen, no, I wish I would have listened to. I wish I would have listened to the artist that day. Jizzle, I'm sorry, bro. All right, I'm sorry I ain't listened to you. He said, "Who the fuck is that behind us?"
Don't cut
I'm
on
sorry.
Bishop Podcast.
I'm sorry, but I should have listened that day, because if
Well, he gonna be pushing.
had I listened,
He gonna have to
had
push
I
it
listened that day, I wouldn't be going through what I'm going through right now. Cause it's like, man, like just trying to show sometimes, but you need to know who you're showing as well. Like,
So you got to show them your life.
well, you need to know who you're
So-
showing your life to.
Oh,
Well,
that's
the
good,
difference is nowadays, right? The advantage is that we have technology. Before, back in the day, there could be a family on the east side and a family on the west side. The man would present what he could because you didn't have Instagram, you didn't have these things, right? Nowadays, you can actually iChat. You can do the things that you kind of need to do but you have to be willing to do that work. Now, do you want to do this fresh out the gate? For a lady, maybe so, in the protection aspect. But for guys, we ain't checking and doing all that. We want one thing and one thing only.
Yeah, right.
Some
Well,
SSA.
So,
Backwards.
I'm married, and my wife actually told me about this. You said, what was it, 58 days? What was it called?
50. It was called How to F. Or
Why
Who
that-
F
that was called Why the F did you make,
yeah. And with, the question, unfortunately, I think that it's no way in telling a person. I think that people can, present who they want to present to the person as long as they want to, until they decide, they don't want to be that person no more. So I don't think it's a for sure way of a woman to be able to tell.
Yeah, because
Really?
we've seen a lot of guys who show up as one guy and they love bomb and they do all the things and they take them out on dates and they're the sweetest person in the world. And then Ike Turner turn around and come home one day after
Eat
work
the
a
cake
hard
out
day
of
and some beers and you find out.
But that's on both sides. Trust me.
For sure.
It is.
Talk about it, Bishop. Talk about it. It's your show, but talk about it, Bishop.
They do that too. The women do that too.
Yeah, I think
It's bait and switch.
Ooh, my first baby mama did that to me. Remember? She was acting like she can cook. She act like she was clean. I moved her in my
that's
house.
the part nowadays, bro.
I moved her in my house.
God.
I'm like, hey, you can move them. Luxury, have a good time. Man, I walked in that house and my marble was dirty. I'm like, how do you make marble dirty?
How do you live like
That's
this?
that's crazy.
It's not. I don't know what it is with this new generation of people. I'm not gonna just put a gender on females, but people are not clean nowadays, bro. I don't know what it is with this. They don't have that thing. Like my parents were like clean to the point where you knew Saturdays you couldn't leave the house. Car had to be washed, floors mopped, the whole house clean before you go
Walls.
anywhere. I don't know what's these nowadays. It's just different, bro. The vibe is off now. It's a different age.
She met him on social media. How can you? Because I'm for social media, dating and meeting people. Because that's the new free dating app for me.
Free.
Catfish.
Free.
Yeah. So how can you tell? You know what though? I don't think you can tell either way.
You can't.
You do it in person.
Because you could
do it in-
catfish somebody so good on the internet these days, and that's what they do
Bro,
every
You
day.
can catfish in
pictures.
person if you're in Atlanta.
Yeah, 100. Hey, listen.
Trust me.
You ain't lying. And
Shout out to
California.
Atlanta.
We was just talking about that on our
Hey,
podcast.
Usher.
Right. Shout out to Usher them. We hold down for the A.
So y'all, do you think it's better to date on social media, or do you think it's better to?
I think it's what it is.
Either way.
Benefit to each whatever the person is or whatever they feel comfortable with, because it's all a risk. Like especially with social media, you see programs where people met a person from online and it went left real fast. Because a person through text was able to present a totally different individual than they did in person. Because reading a text is different from communicating through like audio to a person. But yeah, I don't think it's a for sure way,
So I think some of my best relationships. That's funny. Some of my best relationships lasted from actually having those encounters with people on a daily basis, whether it's through work, school. A lot of my relationships was at church, unfortunately, but because you only half presented there, but you get to at least see, how the people are on a daily, how they handle stressful situations, how they handle things, versus. The internet will fool you, man. I'm talking about a girl will be laid up with a dude right next to him, texting you like he not there.
Yeah,
Friday.
but I think you get a chance to look into their life more so. If it's somebody that's really a social media person, I'd be going down all 3,000 pictures.
So
But that's not
my
real, though.
girlfriend
You
is
can
not
make-
on
you can-
social media.
Yeah,
If they-
because you
She's
can
not a
make
social
that
media
up
person.
though.
No, not all that.
You
Nah.
really can.
No,
Listen,
you
if
right, 'cause
somebody if somebody actually take the time
I know
on a
people
day
that
to
go all the way
day,
back to when Instagram started.
Yeah,
and they
for
got profiles.
sure.
You
And
see their
we'll
life.
search, bro.
Yeah, I go through
But
all
my
that.
girlfriend is a
But what
person.
if they
I'm
don't
more
have
skeptical
that?
about it. I'm more skeptical of that person that has less.
Yeah, for sure.
Than have more.
Like T-Mill?
Because no, I was just gonna say, to what you were saying as far as being able to tell. I mean, you got investigators that actually go on when it's a crime, and that's how they able to, tell a person's
Absolutely.
lifestyle. So
Absolutely.
it's real. A person share, like you said, if they actively on there, you can definitely tell.
It definitely gives
More
you
so
the
than
imprint.
somebody sitting there lying to you.
Yeah.
Now you're right, Chris. I mean, whatever, Caesar.
Yeah. Caesar got
Caesar.
Yeah.
You got a point. I
Yeah.
mean, they can lie, but if it's somebody that got a long track record of being, I I got 25,000 posts. You know.
But look at this too, Bishop. What about the cats and the people who make different pages? I
Well,
myself have
if they-
2 or 3
now, let me
different
tell you
pages, and I
something.
only
If
post
they
on
go-
one all the time. Right?
But if they're gonna go through all that, then you know what I'm saying. If they're going through that, then
you
they
gotta
can
get the
have-
red
Yeah.
flag.
But
You
some
can
of them
have it.
do though. That's
can
the
have it
thing.
then.
Some of them do. That's
Well,
what,
he did.
That's why we
He
mentioned
made up
about the
family.
catfish.
He made up family
He
members,
did,
didn't
he
he?
did.
That- my
And said his
point.
family was dead. Someone
But
was
the
dead.
part that got me about the whole
Because you
story,
saw it, I didn't see it. Yeah.
the way that she called him Legions, it gave me. She didn't even use his real name. She named him something spiritual that was crazy. Legion, for we are many
For
demons.
we are many.
Because he presented many
Many.
different lies
Yeah.
and many different things. Bro, what I would say is if you guys get spare time when you on the plane next time, just do it.
But
Just do
Was
it.
She
it-
made
wasn't
$200,000 too.
Easily.
she did offer this.
Surprise.
Man.
Tubi was in
Was
her
it-
comments, all of the car
She's
companies,
been on.
everybody.
They gave her a car. She's been on Good Morning America. She's been on Tamara. All that stuff. But
That was a lucky mistake. But as far as you know, the thing go, wasn't it during the pandemic? Most of it?
yeah.
Yes.
So,
But
I
we
mean,
always harboring fugitives during the pandemic.
He chose
Who
to
gonna let
spend
somebody in their house during
I
the
wasn't.
pandemic?
right.
I did.
and it sounded like he just chose to.
I got a baby by.
Craigslist.
I got a baby by.
He-
I got a
he-
baby by.
While everybody was sitting still, it sounded like he chose to manage his time very well.
He did.
He had the ultimate finesse.
Yeah.
Now
Listen,
the family's saying he's
ultimate.
schizophrenic. That's you should have checked.
Every woman that he's ever been married to or associated with now are doing TikTok videos, and they are making money off the situation as well. He has a toxic monetized.
He don't even
penis.
understand
And
how
he
much
ain't making-
value he
He
got.
ain't making nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah,
He ain't
making
nothing.
nothing.
He don't know how much
He
He
value.
getting monetized off being toxic.
Charlemagne the God, he talked about her having, don't y'all do it neither, big back energy.
I did hear that.
And he, hold on, let me finish.
We ready. You know we
Why
ready.
both sides of it?
You
both
know we
shows
ready.
did the same thing.
We ready.
Why y'all laughing at?
We ready. We ready to pounce on this question.
Damn shot.
Yo, cause bro, Bishop know he didn't gotta ask. He know she was giving big back energy.
Big. For those of you that didn't watch that other show,
Yo, I know Bishop.
all right. For those of y'all that didn't watch the other show, it means someone that refers to someone's weight. All right. They have a different attitude because they are big. There's such a thing as
Diamondback.
big back energy. All right. It means also that they could be desperate because they're bigger. Now personally, I believe that's somebody for everybody. Whether that's my type or whatever, I believe everybody can be loved. But is there a truth to big back energy?
Yeah.
Like a woman,
Hell
unfortunately, I think it has to do more with insecurity and self-worth than anything.
Yes, that's the political way of saying it, Bishop. I appreciate that.
But I didn't bring y'all here for
But
that.
I'm not about to hit you with
I had
that.
to say that.
What I'm gonna say is, yes, she's giving auntie energy.
Because you saw the whole thing.
Big
yeah.
TT energy because
Did she have kids already?
he has kids. She did not.
She didn't.
actually.
Okay, go ahead.
But yes, she is giving off that energy of insecurity. I think too, she was searching for love. What I said earlier, you have to be whole inside yourself to not allow that kind of energy, bro. When you are broken or you are kind of like not 100%, you will accept whatever because you're so searching for this. Oh, I just need to be with somebody. I just need to be complete. You are whole, nigga. Sorry, Dad. You are whole. If you move, you know what I mean? Like once you get healed and you moving in a certain way, you don't even have to present that kind of energy. She definitely giving it off. What you think, T-Mill? Did you even want?
I like I said, my wife, she put me up on it, but I think that a lot of it, as far as like the big back and everything, I think it's like a it's a thing that they go throughout the childhood, early adulthood and stuff like that, and that's where the insecurity come from. People like how we talking about it. We have labeled it, the big back. You know what I mean? Like energy, like
Auntie energy.
and hopefully, what is her name?
Big chops.
Rhea Tia or Tisa
So-
Risa.
Risa Tisa.
Risa Tisa, if you watching this, put me in on it. You better go ahead and like make Big Back Energy a patent real quick. Get some trademark it, because
I know you could cook.
He didn't apologize. Charlemagne didn't apologize. He apologized for saying it to her, but he believes that there is big back energy. And ladies, you don't have to be desperate because sometimes you walk down the street, you be like, look at them together. You be like, where they,
Every time you walk through the mall, you see a big chop. That's what I
That's
call
what you
him.
call a big chop.
I call them big
But
chops.
I think that
you see a big chop in a little guy like me.
Like Bishop said, though, because honestly, it's about who you love and who loves you back and how they love you back. I have been with people who I don't think that I would want to present, but they treated me so well when it was just us and the vibes. I did end up presenting them or whatever. That's my personal experience. Everybody don't have that though, but I've had some Ugg fungs and some big backs that loved on me so good. I was like, yeah, we just gonna be together. Shh, don't
This
tell
nigga
nobody.
lying, bro.
I'm not.
I've been knowing him all my life, and I ain't.
Do you
never
want me to say
seen
some
with
names?
no
I can't
fat
say no names
chops.
on Bishop's show. But
Bro,
what
I
I
ain't
would say
seen with no big
is
chops, bro.
Bishop know him because we was raised.
You just said you
in
probably brought him in
organization.
like she could sing.
No, I
like
brought
she
her
better
in
get
like,
on the record,
I brought
bro.
her in like this another Bishop's daughter.
Yeah, see, he like this is my sister in God. Like
This my sister.
you ain't never came in
This
there
my
like,
li-
hey, this is my little boo. You like this us.
No, I brought her in.
This all of our sisters.
No, the one I'm talking about.
And Tremel sits. I mean, what's his name?
T-Mail. He sit here and just let us ramble for 2 hours.
He just sits there and look at y'all. He's so cool. He always been like, he said this about. And so this is the way I feel. Okay, he just sits there. He's always been like that.
He
Though.
the clean, straight man.
He's Ananias.
He gonna get us the money, man. He gonna sign
Ananias.
all the contracts.
So right. He's older. Temptation. Which one is the start?
He older than Trent.
No. Temptation. Who was oldest? Wasn't oldest the one that started him?
Oldest,
The business.
right.
Yeah.
Oldest.
He older.
Yeah, he the brain.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, so let's go to this woman. Another one was on there. She's dating. I want y'all to listen closely. She's dating a guy. Dating, I believe, is getting data. They're not in a relationship. All right? They've been talking. He goes over a girl's house. Said this is his friend. He tells her. He goes and cook for her. I mean, the food looked amazing. She showed it on there, like she had the pictures that he sent. She's on there saying, look at it and all that. I mean, it's beef shanks and he plated the food. The food looked so good. He said it's his friend. And he said then when he was married, his wife was okay with it too. Now, remind you, they're not in no relationship. All right? She says that she can't do that because he's a potential man that she would have. And she didn't like the fact that he was going to cook for another woman. They're not in a relationship. All right? Mm-hmm. He was decent enough to tell her, send her pictures. And she says that he crossed boundaries. And she don't want a potential man who crosses boundaries. They're not in a relationship. I don't even think they've said, okay, we're exclusive to get, because see, I believe it's face. I believe it's getting data from a few people. Then it's getting data from that one person, and then it's relationship, and then it's, the rest. So do y'all think she was right or wrong for feeling like that? And she called them, and she gave us an update on the post saying, you leaning in, ain't you ready? She said to him that you're not somebody that I see as a potential man because you don't have no boundaries. Does she have a right to say that?
no, not at all. Because the only way you were able to
Well,
make,
go on and lean in.
yeah, the only way you were able to make any reference to what I'm doing outside of what I'm giving you is if we have the conversation that we are, like you said, exclusive. Like if this friendship is going to be something, if I tell you like, hey, we just kicking it, we cool. That's it. Like if I send you a picture, that's just because I'm being nice. And you should appreciate me being nice. And you should appreciate me telling you what I'm doing because I'm not hiding myself. And a lot of women be like, oh, man, like you said, men don't talk. But when we do, then we scumbags, we dogs, and it's like, nah, this is
Because he
just
could
me.
have just been be respectful,
Yeah.
let her know what the deal
He could have
is.
just
I
did
think
it
it's- I
and
think
said
it's-
and came back smelling like some amazing food. And she
Right.
like, oh, you went out to eat. He like, nah, I cooked.
Right.
Like, where you cook at? It's all good. Now I ain't got to tell you nothing. You feel me? So if I am telling you, appreciate me telling you. Because when you start coming with the energy that Chop's coming with, me personally, man, I'm like, hey, relax. Stop talking to me. I need a break.
I think it's difference of maturity levels as well. he is mature and able to be open about what he's doing, right? And she's not able to accept that. It's maturity. She's probably the type who would do what she wants to do, but just not gonna tell him. He was open enough to tell her what he was gonna do, which is maturity. Especially when you're trying to collect data, like he said, and move into a different phase. You have to be mature about these things. There has been times when I was talking to the girl and she was like, yeah, I just went out with such and I'm like, you went to the movies, well, who you supposed to be mine? But we not exclusive, bro. We not even in a relationship, we just kicking it. Just because you sent a couple cash apps for a phone bill, you paid a couple light bills and you helped out on a couple lunches, don't give you exclusive rights to that.
And you lay hands.
I think they both are right in the situation. I think she right because of those her boundaries, and that's how she felt about it. You know, as far as she was collecting the data, she didn't like that he was cooking for another woman. She had the right, to say that there was boundaries crossed, and on her behalf. Just like he had the right, to tell her in the beginning, and she had that, decision to make whether she wanted to continue. Don't know how long they had been dating, and they had been going on, but I think they both was right.
How's her data accurate though? If did he say like, oh yeah, we together and we gonna kick it like that? If he said like we ain't together, like her data don't really matter.
No, he said,
and her boundaries don't even matter.
Though.
But
he said
boundaries.
He said boundaries by saying like I'm going to do this. This is the I'm an
those
adult.
are my
I'm
boundaries.
You know. Exactly.
We're not.
You're
not my wife. You ain't my girlfriend.
They both just stood on business.
And like he said,
he stood
though,
on business. She stood on business.
They both set boundaries, and what I respect about both of them, neither one of them let the other cross their boundaries.
Yeah.
Because people set boundaries and then they move them.
Yeah. And then that would have probably
mad at you.
Whoa, that's
and that would have probably cut off
real good.
Yeah, they gonna pick that, and it probably would have cut off a friendship that he's had before even knowing this lady. Because for you to go move like that, right? You comfortable. That's your home, even if it's just a homie. You know what I mean? Like I shouldn't have to alienate my friends or cut my friends off or do what we would have been doing just because I have a new person I'm collecting data with.
That's good.
You know what I mean? I ain't cutting that. Nah, this the homie. I'm going to cook my rosemary chicken with the homie and we go eat and watch the game.
Eventually, though, the homie, I don't know. It's a challenge for a woman and a man to be friends.
I don't believe that.
You married.
That's why
no, I'm not gonna agree with that.
Me either.
I got friends, bro, that are females and they are strict boundaries.
Yeah,
that
bro.
is the homie.
I don't believe in that.
I got friends I ain't
You
never
don't believe in
touched
girls
before.
and guys being friends?
Why not?
That is
Because
crazy.
I can't handle it.
I can handle
But
it. I can handle it.
that's
See, and
insecurity
that's-
because
yeah,
I got
like,
I don't care what the hell you say.
I can handle it.
this
Even
business
if I
podcast,
smack
he
them cheeks
cuss.
one time, like, what's up, cuz? You know what I'm saying? Like, even if I hit, but I know my boundaries.
You call
like,
it whatever you want to.
I'm not gonna try to hit them cheeks.
Here's what I believe. Here's what I believe. Given the right situation and the right time, and stuck with somebody somewhere, you gonna smash.
Not if she giving big back energy and you ain't in the big
Hey,
bag.
no, but I think I'm talking about on an island or something. Yeah, I'm smashing. Of course,
No,
we only here.
because listen, bro. If somebody what I'm not attracted to, I ain't attracted to.
Yeah, I'm not hitting
and
at
I
all.
ain't on that.
Yeah,
I
at
don't
all.
care where we at. We could have 4 bottles of white wine, a good night's mood. I'm not hitting Precious.
Yeah, Pressure's not even about to be with me though.
I
get what I'm saying
but
now.
Precious the homie.
But
right?
no, but I ain't even
I'm
finna
cooking
have
for Big
Precious
Press.
as the homie, bro.
That's
like
you.
Because listen, if the homie
you wanna
hanging
hit
out
your
with
homies.
me, but listen, I won't hit my homies,
You want
bro.
to hit your homies. That's
No,
why
I
you
don't,
wanna have
bro. I don't
Precious
be wanting.
as your homie.
No, I wouldn't have Precious as my homie because I don't like big chops.
I may want to. That's why I ain't.
I get it, and that's why I say I agree with you. But this is what I'm saying to Bane. This is why I
I'm
wouldn't
just
have Big
saying.
Chops with me. Big Chops couldn't be with me because it's still an image. Like, hey, like,
Yeah, but see, I
ain't
don't
about to
choose
have
my friends
big
based off
life.
an image. Like, this my
I
homie.
do, bro.
Ray Charles, listen.
I know I'm touching arms.
Relax.
Like,
Do y'all believe this? Given the right situation, even your girl, they gonna cheat.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is why I'm polygamous.
I think all women cheat.
Oh, I can't say that on Bishop's
disagree.
thing.
and black
That
men
is why-
don't
You
cheat.
disagree?
I disagree.
That is why.
Go ahead.
I'm just gonna say I'm gonna be true. That is why I am in an open relationship, my girlfriend and I, because I don't put those boundaries in place. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be truthful. I'm gonna be truthful. We're on a
That's
relationship
news to me.
show. I'm gonna tell you, Bishop. Let me tell you, Bishop. I'm gonna be honest. I lost one of the best women that I ever had in my life because she cheated. If cheating was off the table, a lot of relationships they wouldn't break up. Because the relationship is solid. A lot of it is because of why he break up. He cheated on me. Take that out of the relationship. Some of the times you have the best partner in life, but we lose them because of that. That's my own perspective because that's my experience. So what I did was take that off the table. What if we take cheating off the table? Okay, you may not be feeling me this month. I may not be. We are life partners though. Partners. Rent due, light bill, all that stuff. That's my personal.
Can I ask a question though?
Yes.
Even with that. Now, I was just approached with this question the other day, and we both got the same views on certain things. Somebody asked me the other day, they said, so what if she come to you with the same situation?
It's happened.
Could you handle it?
Yes, it's happened to me. Guy or girl?
Girl, a guy.
You couldn't
Now
handle
if she brings
you couldn't handle it.
Now guy, I don't know. I've never been in that situation. But girl, I've been in that situation and it doesn't bother me 1%.
I ain't saying that. I just said we on the same page on that.
Right.
I'm saying, so what if she come home like, hey, I got dog in the car with me. Can let me tell you this.
What I have said previously is what I don't know won't hurt me.
But
what I don't know. I'm not saying throw it in my face and be all, yeah, I'm about to go see Big Keith. But if
you said an
just
open
happen to be in the
relationship,
city
though.
and-
But you
if
said an
you
open
just happen to be
relationship.
somewhere and like Bishop said, a couple bottles of liquor and whatever. If I don't know about it, I don't care because I'm worried about the rent, the kids going to school, the stuff, the things. I'm not worried about the bed type vibe. Like I ain't never been on that. You know what I mean?
Me neither, but
I don't know.
Yeah.
You did worry about it. You got,
in my relationship, yes.
You got that way. You got that way because of hurt.
Right.
No, you did. You
I
just said
ain't
it.
disagreeing.
Right, you definitely
You
said
just said it.
And I'm not
you just
disagreeing
said
with
it
him.
because somebody cheated on me. So then we say, you know what? Rather than me go through that again, I'm gonna just say we just do whatever you want to do. And so,
right.
and
Life
so,
partner.
and so that's your reality. But that's out of hurt though.
Yeah.
so how do we fix that
It's
hurt
true.
then, Bishop?
110%.
Cause I need that hurt fixed too. Cause I've been in
It
the
ain't no
same
fixing that hurt,
situation,
man.
and it's like I
it is.
know that I be
T-Mel.
terrible.
T-Mel
out here.
married. He
Right,
married.
He married.
I know, but he think like me though. I know he thinking like
And
me.
that's what I was just.
It's
I
a
was-
choice.
Y'all was raised by
Yep,
Ananias.
It's
and
a choice.
I was about to.
Y'all both
We was in the house of Ananias.
That's
It's
it.
a choice.
Yep, and because I was about to say, as far as the woman, like you said, will she cheat if given a chance? I think it's a choice, and I think most women, I don't think they make that choice as far as to cheat. I think men, as far as their insecurities and what they doing, I think that's what causes a lot of us to be like, oh, my woman out here doing this because you out here doing that.
That's so nice. I wish I
No,
was married.
T-Mel,
I wish I was
that's
married and I
wrong,
had
bro.
that. Because, bro,
Are
that
you
is
crazy?
so wrong. Oh, look,
Yeah,
but
you
T-Mill.
you're right.
So
Hey, do you
women-
finna say I'm giving zesty energy?
Probably
Not
so.
around here. Hey,
Sorry.
boo boos. Hey,
So
y'all
listen,
better
but
let them know.
Back to this, bro. Some women will make the decision. Some women, when they have their own standards and boundaries, they will say, I'm standing on business. I'm not going to mess up my family. But, bro, this new generation of liquor and sexy red music, they going.
Pound time.
They cheating. They doing it, bro. This Suki Hana generation, they going.
They looking for the next
It ain't
best.
like it used to be where we had Maybell and them sit at home and good women, they've knit and watch the baseball. And them days over.
But if
they
they-
outside, bro.
Right. And
They
if
outside
if they
with a
cheating,
bottle.
Right. If they cheating outside with a bottle, it's by choice. They
fishing.
deciding, to go out and, do whatever they do with the other person. I mean, like we said, as far as it being choices, I don't know how you all feel about this, but I had a homeboy, his wife was at home and he told me to go by. He was going to come and drop something off. So he wanted me to, go in and wait for him. I'm just not that kind of person. I don't know why. Like to, go in and wait while, he not there. So I was like, I'll just wait until you come back. I think he may have called her, let her know that I was, outside. And she came to the door, with nothing on. And so I stayed in the car. He got there. I never told him or nothing like that. You know what I mean? Because I knew it was going to be like a big problem. But I had the choice. I could have, went in, you know what I mean? With my wife, was my girl at the time, but I knew it was going to be, a whole lot.
Conscious choice, though.
Yeah.
You made that choice. Yeah,
but
you're right.
but
It is
she
about
had,
choice.
made the choice,
But
to
you
come
put
to
them
the door.
boundaries down with yourself and your life are like, I'm not going to cheat on my wife or I'm not going to make this move, right? So it kind of goes back to you have to put those personal boundaries down to say this is not how you moving, bro. You know what I mean? And now, it used to be, the status quo would be, no, women move a certain way. But not nowadays. It's different, dog. Just like they saying we zesty, they moving.
Moving
Think
like
like a
niggas.
man and how to
Steve
be a
Harvey-
man and
Steve
all that
Harvey
stuff.
broke that. Yeah.
Man,
But
these
but
women,
they playing the same game that we played.
they are. It's
back at
chess.
us, and they better.
It's chess.
You
You know,
I said
you
the
know
other
why
day.
they better? Because they think before they do it. We think with our second head.
Hey, I think
Yep.
I think it's kind of wrong. I think the book just kind of like said something, but the women been doing it.
Yeah.
We just
They
didn't
just get more
know.
permission, I
They just
think.
put
Yeah.
a book out where it's like
They get more
he
permission.
snitched.
Yeah.
So
But
Steve Harvey's zesty.
Well, then I would be
Snitching
zesty because they say I be what is it? What's the word I use? Anyway, I support women, so the men be mad at me.
I support
Oh, no,
women
ain't
too.
Pander.
nothing wrong with
I
being-
pander.
How
Isn't
can
that
you
wrong with
not
being a
support
feminist?
I
women? You know?
support
I'm a feminist
women.
too. I think women are.
No,
I
you're
think
not a
women are-
feminist.
Yeah, that's when you
No.
empower, when you stand behind women, right? You
No,
empower
you're
women.
not a feminist.
He
That's
don't
what
know.
women are.
Help him, Monk, please.
You're
Well,
not
I'm a male
Look up to
feminist.
the. Okay,
Pause,
we're gonna talk about this after the show.
pause,
You trying to make an
pause.
announcement?
I am not bi-curious.
Hey.
I just used to direct the
We
choir.
talked about
We come back for part 2. I'm going to talk to them about how men think as they go into relationships. I want you to follow them. They're going to tell you where you can find their podcasts all right? It's wild, as you can see. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share this podcast. Like, share, and subscribe to this podcast. You see, they got my whole thoughts out. All right. Make sure you support with that $20 a month. I need 100 of you to support this. As I've always tell you, I raised millions for other networks, didn't get paid. Now this is ours, so support with your $20 a month. It would help me do a whole lot. Where can we find y'all?
We are on Instagram at _Cobain_report. Facebook at the Cobain Report. Instagram at the YouTube at the Cobain Report.
Y'all want to tell where y'all can follow y'all personally?
Yeah, follow me on blessed_Detroiter.
And you got yours? You don't have
Yep, I got the Blessed Detroiter on. It's one of the new ones.
That's his brand.
Check us out May 5th, noon.
In Detroit.
In Detroit at the Eastern Market.
Yeah.
New
All right.
drops. Caesar.
Oh, it's on me. So look, y'all can follow me on Instagram at Caesar, CEZAH. Not Little Caesars, but Caesar, AH, CEZAH.
Except for the model.
I am
Hey,
praying
yeah.
for this boy.
Hey, look, and you can, if I really know you like Unc know me, you can go on Facebook and find me as Chris Wilson, all right? Hey,
That's
only
his
if you
legal
know me.
name.
Yeah. All right, but don't be out here, y'all pray for me.
I am done.
Where
I'm
can we
trying to be
find you
safe.
other than that?
I am on Instagram at ROCC_Cobain, COBAIN. I'm on Facebook, Greg Davis, and you can find me on Instagram as Greg Davis as well.
Junior.
Yeah, that part.
Don't-
I'm Rock Cobain Senior. Don't forget that part. Big Rock.
Junior.
Cobain.
Yeah, but just know, yeah.
I'm Greg Davis the second because there's a third.
He's the second, so anything he says is not,
It is not attached to the bishop.
not-
I have worked hard to detach myself from embarrassing his image.
I'm proud of all three of y'all for real though. And the podcast. I'm really proud of them to see the next generation carrying on the torch. And this is ours. This is the family. All right. Go with God. Peace out. Bless Detroit. Peace.